Good morning.
We are the Filipina and the Foreigner. So today I'm going to tell you about a news article we just read. And it's not like scare tactics. We get a lot of comments when we do a video like this saying, oh, you're just doing it
Misleading
for,
videos.
yeah, for views and misleading videos. And oh my goodness, the comments are crazy. So I just want to let you know, if we get any negative comments, they're just going to be deleted, okay? And below, we'll have a list of all our channels in case you want to find out more things that we do. So we have different kinds of channels just for fun, kind of like hobbyists. Anyway, we came across this article today and just thought it was an informative
Yes.
article. And I was like, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So Mahal has it there. She's going to read.
Yes, for today's video, it's about the article from ABS-CBN. So, nearly 400 foreigners arrested in raid on POGO like operation in Parañaque. What is POGO means? The Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators or POGO. The
Basically, online
yeah,
or
online
gambling of some
gambling.
sort. Is it always online? I don't know if it's always online.
Not all
No,
online.
it's not all
Yes,
online.
yes.
But it's basically gambling operations that are illegal. So that's what the guys were involved in. And it's almost 400 of them deported.
Yes. Manila, the Bureau of Immigration said nearly 400 foreign nationals were arrested in a large-scale raid conducted in Paranaque City on Wednesday. The Bureau of Immigration Intelligence Division Chief Fortunato Manahan Jr. said the foreigners were working in a company located in Barangay Tambo and were conducting activities similar to those in Pogo. POGO have been banned and were supposed to have ended operation by the end of December 2024, with their workers expected to have left the country by then as well. The BI said the foreigners were allegedly engaged in illicit activities such as online scam operations targeting victims abroad. Like for example, Roman scam. Yeah.
The what?
Roman scam.
It's a Roman scam.
Yes, like they are love scam. Yeah.
Oh, a love scam.
Love scam. Yeah. They're
For,
scamming not only Filipino.
so
Yeah.
there's foreigners scamming people with a love
Yes.
operation.
Yes. Some of them. But not all the entire operation, just an example.
Okay.
And then their operation were found to be in a violation of immigration laws, posed significant risk to the public. And Immigration Commissioner Joel Antonio Biado said the raid is part of the Bureau's intensified efforts to combat illegal activities and ensure the foreign nationals residing in the country comply with local laws.
Okay, so I guess that's probably the biggest point right there, right? You're just trying to make sure that everyone's abiding, especially if you're here just visiting, just, be here visiting and be a law-abiding citizen, so just enjoy yourself and don't get involved in these kinds of things. So I guess the moral of this little short story is, there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is, come on over and visit the Philippines. It's a fantastic place, and watch some of our videos. We got lots of videos showing the beauty of the Philippines, lots of them, and some of them are very low because, I don't know, people just want to see drama and stuff like that. But if you want to see the beautiful parts of the Philippines, we've got lots of videos on different channels showing the beautiful parts of the Philippines. So yeah, good news, bad news. Good news is you can come on over and visit. Bad news is if you get involved with, subpar
Yes, you need to
things,
yeah.
you're gonna have trouble. Very
Foreigners
common
need
sense.
to comply and follow the laws here in the Philippines. Because there is one complainant in Rafi Tolfo that she was pregnant. She was impregnated by, he was a Chinese and he works in Pogo. And then when the lawyer asks his documentation, he cannot say anything. Yeah, so he called his manager to blah 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 and ask for the documentation. And then when they checked in the Bureau of Immigration, he was overstayed here in the Philippines. So he was subjected to deportation. Yeah, for the emotional abuse because of what he did to the Filipina, and also for the immigration. Yeah, that he was overstayed here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So that's one also of the reason. Like
Yeah.
yeah, because since you're just like the Filipina, not just emotionally but also physically abused. That's why she had a courage to, you know, file a complaint. The only thing that it's like there's an also advantage and disadvantage of being a foreigner. Sometimes the advantage of being a foreigner is like some people will look highly to you, and the disadvantage is like if you don't follow the rules and then you have a Filipina girlfriend, you are an easy target. Yeah, because one report of your Filipina and you're done.
That's a very important thing. You said it's probably a positive that you're a foreigner, but sometimes it's a really weird experience too. Just to let you know, if you've never been here before, sometimes it's very weird because you're out in like an ordinary shopping mall, like in the downtown region, maybe where there's not as many foreigners, and everybody's just looking at you like you're noticing like this and like this all the time, right? People in a distance just kind of turning their head looking at you. It's a really kind of an odd feeling.
Yes.
My son's here and he mentioned today when we go back, he said, I can't wait for the normal feeling of nobody looking at me anymore. Because
Yeah.
it's a real thing and it is kind of odd, especially when you're not used to it. And you're not wanting to be that kind of like special person to be looked at. You just want to be a normal person, but it's just a thing. So it's really kind of
Yeah.
weird. Anyway, getting off on a different
So
topic.
no, it's just like it's kind of like I can say that you can't do anything wrong, or you can't uh, act like or you cannot violate the law here because you're an easy target. Someone will report you anonymously and you're done.
Yeah, and those anonymous ones, yeah. It's like we've seen reports like even that guy from World Zoom, which we did a video on that. I think it's coming up in a little while, but he got reported anonymously, and terrible things happened to his life. And now his YouTube channel is gone and everything. So maybe he just took himself off
Yeah.
YouTube. But
Yeah, that's why I told him that
bad things
maybe
can
he
happen.
was stressed and he needs to rest from the social media. So I guess that's the right decision to private your YouTube channel and rest for a while.
Yeah. So anyway, good news, bad news,
Yeah.
mostly just common sense. But I read that news article this morning. I found it interesting. Maybe everyone won't come across that news article, so I thought I'd mention. We thought we'd mention it here in the video. So there were 400, almost 400 arrested who were foreigners, and it's really just again common sense. Just try to be law-abiding, and as
Yeah,
Filipina says,
most of them are Chinese and some are Malaysian, some are maybe Indonesian, something like that. But yeah,
but your point is so valid and worth noting again is that like even just here, with normal living, be especially careful how you live because like you say, someone like your Filipina, if she really just don't like you, she can turn against you. Look out.
yes.
You might be the next part of the 400 being deported.
Yeah, because for me, there's nothing wrong if you are in relationship with your Filipina. Just treat your Filipina good, with a good intention, because you're an easy target, as what I have mentioned. Because for me, I'm a Filipina and I have a Filipino relationship before, but I didn't reported him. Yeah, I didn't reported him. It's like doesn't make sense, just move on. Then even if I lost a lot of money, then it's okay, that's part of the relationship, that's it, that's part of the relationship. But if you're a foreigner and you're doing that to your Filipina, you're an easy target for deportation.
Easy
So you
target.
better watch out and not to cry.
Like the Santa Claus song, you better watch out. You better not pout. You better not cry.
Yeah.
I'm telling you why.
It's reality. There's a lot of abused women here that they keep their mouths shut even if they were suffering from domestic violence, but they don't. Not all abused reported to the police. But if you're a foreigner, you better careful, extra careful.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
just a little word to the wise. Just I guess a cautionary
Yes.
sign that's reminded of by that news headline today. But really, you don't have a whole lot of worry as long as you're being, law-abiding,
Yes.
peaceful, good-natured
Yes.
person, and have good relations. But even then, something can go wrong because people can trap you somehow. I've heard other
Yes.
horror stories about that too. If you happen to have any, put it in the comments so we can hear your story, because sometimes we're just doing a
Yeah.
video about a normal situation and then we hear horror stories in the comments, and I'm
Extra
like, oh my
careful.
goodness, that poor guy or that poor girl or whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in today. So just common sense here today. Just be careful, and word to the wise that it's possible you can get deported. Depending on what you're involved in or get caught up in. So don't get caught up in bad stuff. Common sense.
And God bless everyone.
God bless you.